Hello and welcome to ITENERT. The continent of Africa is steeped in history and mystery, making it one of the most enticing and underexplored regions of the world. From the tropical African savanna to ancient architectural wonders and striking metropolitan culture, the most spectacular cities in Africa tuck within centuries of untamed intrigue. Do you think of Africa as the continent of deserts, forests, and safaris? Africa is way more than all of the news that the media keeps on highlighting the continent about. Africa is blessed with some of the finest natural sights, wildlife, beautiful and attractive locations, surprising architecture, and lovely beaches. In this video we present to you the top 20 most beautiful cities in Africa. If you are new to the channel, kindly subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. Tell us in the comment box below your favorite city on the list. Now here are the countdown of top 20 most beautiful cities in Africa in 2022. Number 20 on the list is Djenne, Mali. Djenne is a town and an urban commune in the inland Niger Delta region of central Mali. The town is the administrative center of the Djenne Circle, one of the 8 subdivisions of the Mopti region. The commune includes 10 of the surrounding villages and in 2009 had a population of 32,944. It is home to the astounding Great Mosque, which is considered the largest mud-constructed building on Earth. Made from mud bricks dried in the sun and replastered annually by the entire consortium of city residents, the camaraderie alone is a beauty to behold. Djenne sits on a series of small hills in the floodplain near the Bani River, dotted with mud-built cottages, quaint shops and cafes. Next on the list is Algiers, Algeria. Algiers reigns as the capital city and cultural mecca for Algeria. Its walled old town Medina and Kasbah gleam with trademark whitewashed structures lining ancient winding lanes, along with the marbled Great Mosque and Catholic Basilica resting on towering cliffs. These astounding historical monuments make Algiers one of the most beautiful cities in Africa. From silver domes to Ottoman palaces, enormous minarets and intricate mosaics, the architectural parade continues its march through the centuries. Algiers is the number 19 on the list of 20 most beautiful cities in Africa. Number 18 on the list is Aswan, Egypt. With a strategic location on the Nile River, Aswan in southern Egypt holds the beauty of historical ruins and temples harkening to bygone eras. The culturally significant city comprises several islands, including Aglika Island, home to the archaeological site of the Philae Temple Complex. Aswan is a busy market and tourist center located just north of the Aswan Dam, on the east bank of the Nile at the First Cataract. The modern city has expanded and includes the formerly separate community on the island of Elephantine. The most famous and striking structure in Philae is the Temple of Isis, with its still impressive sandstone-colored columns and intricate carvings, built in the 4th century to honor the Egyptian goddess of love. Evening light and sound shows illuminate the beauty of Aswan and its revered temple, while sailboats curve their way along the shoreline, shadowed by tangerine-toned hills. Another beautiful city which is number 17 on the list is Franschhoek in South Africa. Situated in the Western Cape of South Africa, Franschhoek is draped with verdant vineyards and winding trails at Mont Rochelle Nature Reserve. Influenced by French settlers who planted grapes centuries ago, the city now rests within the Cape winelands of South Africa. Farmlands dot the mountainous terrain nearby, providing fresh ingredients for the city's renowned cuisine. Lakes and rivers host trout fishing, surrounded by bike and hiking trails curving through pristine forests. From the burgeoning wine culture to quaint antique stores and art galleries, Franschhoek is considered a tranquilly beautiful African city. 16 on the list is Chefchaouen, Morocco. Tucked into the Rif Mountains in the northwestern portion of Morocco, the city of Chefchaouen, also known as Kaaouen, washes the horizon in azalea blue tones emanating from the color-washed structures of its Old Town neighborhood. Chefchaouen is a city in northwest Morocco. It is the chief town of the province of the same name, and is noted for its buildings in shades of blue. Chefchaouen is situated just inland from Tangier and Tétouan. Chefchaouen has a population of 42,786. The remote location and surreal ambience make the Blue Pearl of Morocco a contender for the most beautiful city in Africa. In addition to the soothing blue visage of Old Town, Chefchaouen's main square features a startling red Kasbah fortress built in the 1400s, complete with a real dungeon. Above it all, 2 mountain peaks frame the charming architecture. Agadir in Morocco is number 15 on the list. As the most active oceanside resort in Morocco, Agadir teems with visitors throughout the year, and for good reason. It nestles within the foothills of the Anti-Atlas Mountains range, providing a bucolic backdrop to the bustling beach scene. It routinely tops the list of beautiful tourist cities in Africa, with its combination of nature and trendy eateries along the seaside promenade. Verdant green golf courses, private hammam massage rooms, and boat trips on the Atlantic combine the beauty of Agadir with fun resort activities. 14 is Jinja Town, Uganda. Perched almost 4,000 feet above sea level in eastern Uganda, Jinja Town encompasses the source of the River Nile at Lake Victoria. The scenic vistas and natural resources make it a constant contender for the most beautiful city in Africa. From adventures on Atanda and Bujagali Falls to Owens, Falls Dam, and Samuka Island, the area rightfully holds the title of adrenaline capital of East Africa. Bungee jumpers, whitewater rafters and kayaks soar through the wilderness, while more gentle visitors commune with nature in the gardens of Coronation Park or embark on a guided walk in Mabira Forest. Next is Essaouira in Morocco. The Old Town Medina, historical seafront ramparts, and stunning crescent beach make Essaouira one of the beautiful cities in Africa. This Moroccan resort city punctuates the Atlantic coastline with ancient brass cannons and 1700s-era stone ramparts known as the Scala de la Casbah. Essaouira is an exceptional example of a late 18th century fortified town, built according to the principles of contemporary European military architecture in a North African context. Since its foundation, it has been a major international trading seaport, linking Morocco and its Saharan hinterland with Europe and the rest of the world. Essaouira in Morocco is number 13 on today's list. Dar es Salaam, Tanzania is another beautiful city on the list. Dar es Salaam is the largest city and financial hub of Tanzania. It is also the capital of Dar es Salaam region. With a population of over 6 million people, Dar is the largest city in East Africa and the 7th largest in Africa. A once lazy fishing town on the Indian Ocean coast of Tanzania, Dar es Salaam now serves as a major African commercial port. Despite the industrial nature of the port areas, the city values its tribal history in a big way. A dedicated area within Dar es Salaam is devoted to the Village Museum, an outdoor recreation of indigenous homes and traditions, with tribal dances and costumes. Beaches, nearby islands, sculptures from the Mwinj woodcarvers market, and unique creations from the Tinga Tinga art movement highlight the enduring beauty of Dar es Salaam. Dar es Salaam is number 12. Time to move to the number 11 on the list, but before that, if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe to the channel and like this video. Tell us in the comment box below, your favorite city on the list. Nairobi in Kenya is number 11 on the list. Nairobi in Kenya is the capital and largest city of Kenya. The name comes from the Maasai phrase Nkar Nairobi, which translates to place of cool waters, a reference to the Nairobi River which flows through the city. The city proper had a population of 4,397,073 in the 2019 census. The city is popularly referred to as the Green City in the Sun. Nairobi is known for its diverse combination of urban culture and lush natural landscape. Parks and gardens create a tranquil aesthetic that rivals the most beautiful cities in Africa. Nairobi graciously shares its natural spaces with modern architecture, historical institutions, numerous museums and tribal culture. Number 10 is Windhoek in Namibia. The past presence of Germany in colonial times left its mark on Windhoek in the form of traditional German architecture, 3 German-style castles, and attractive pastel structures visible from miles away. Windhoek in Namibia is the capital and largest city of Namibia. It is located in central Namibia in the Comas Highland Plateau area, at around 1,700 meters, 5,600 feet, above sea level, almost exactly at the country's geographical center. The population of Windhoek in 2020 was 431,000, which is growing continually due to an influx from all over Namibia. This Namibian anomaly makes it a wonderful African city that's worth visiting. It serves as the capital and largest city of Namibia, filled with an eclectic mix of modern amenities as well as neo-Baroque cathedrals and indigenous population. Next on the list is Luxor in Egypt. What's in a name? For the Egyptian city of Luxor, it's everything. The moniker translates as palaces, which are a defining feature of the now vibrant urban space. Interspersed with modern life, the ancient palaces and temples of Luxor, formerly known as the capital city of Thebes, still mark Luxor as one of Egypt's most important and gorgeous cities. In addition to the monumental collection of palaces, Luxor also holds the temples of Karnak, and Hatshepsut, as well as the rock-cut tombs of the Valley of Kings, and what's left of the tombs of the pharaohs. From Nile River scenes to desert terrain, nature and centuries-old architecture still reign in Luxor. Luxor in Egypt is the number 9 on the list. Johannesburg in South Africa is one of the most beautiful cities in Africa in 2022. While still retaining its roots in South African culture, it thrives as a modern, prosperous metropolis. Skyscrapers glisten in the famous African sun, home to international commerce and trendy eateries. But the real beauty of Johannesburg lies in its collections of museums, which highlight South African history for all its victories, tragedies, art, and culture. The Apartheid Museum shines a light on the struggles of a nation, while the Gold Reef City Mine Museum rests atop one of the original gold mines. The Wits Origin Center Museum showcases ancient rock art, stone tools and spiritual artifacts. Johannesburg in South Africa is number 8 on the list. Number 7 is Gaborone, Botswana. Gaborone is largely a modern metropolis in Botswana, known for Western-style malls, contemporary buildings and institutes of higher learning. However, some consider it one of the most beautiful cities in Africa because of the Gaborone Game Reserve. The protected park cradles the essence of Africa, from its pristine ecosystems to indigenous species, which include exotic creatures such as the blue wildebeest, vervet monkeys, rock dassies, warthogs, zebras and gemsbok. It packs Africa's natural resources into less than 2 square miles, teeming with migrant birds soaring over woodlands, marshes, and tree savanna. Visitors are welcome for observation and picnics. 6th on the list is Lamu, Kenya. Lamu town is one of the oldest Swahili settlements in Africa, inhabited since at least the 12th century. Africa's most beautiful places to visit. In the coastal town of Lamu, Kenya, beaches are acclaimed to fame, largely unspoiled, deserted and framed by windswept sand dunes. Donkeys roam the narrow paths through town, passing thatched huts, stone townhouses, and market stalls selling local produce and crafts. Visitors and locals alike get around by donkey or traditional boats, which bob picturesquely in the harbor. Another on the list is Bahir Dar, Ethiopia. Bahir Dar is the 3rd largest city in Ethiopia, after Addis Ababa and Dire Dawa, and has a population of 201,450. It is the capital of the Amhara region, inhabited by the Amhara people, the country's ethnically and geographically 2nd largest group. Bahir Dar in the Amhara region of northern Ethiopia is one of the most pleasant cities in Africa. Crowning the shores of Lake Tana and the Blue Nile River, this palm-lined city harbors spectacular water views. Bahir Dar also cradles 37 of the most mysterious monasteries in Africa, which are filled with religious art dating back to the 16th and 17th centuries. The other crowning glory of Bahir Dar is the palace of Ethiopia's most famous ruler, His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie. It spreads across a parcel of land about 3 miles from Bahir Dar, surrounded by jacaranda trees. Bahir Dar in Ethiopia is number 5 on the list. 4th on the list is Cairo, Egypt. Cairo, the capital city of Egypt, is known for many things, but none more prominent than the striking world-famous pyramids of Giza. The city itself bustles with commerce and culture, which recedes into the past as it approaches the pyramids on the Giza Plateau, about 10 minutes from the center of Cairo. With over 4,000 years of history, the pyramids have more than earned their spot on the original 7 wonders of the world. Flanked by the Great Sphinx, the oldest known monumental sculpture in the world, these 2 attractions have a timeless beauty that's irreplaceable in African culture. But the pyramids are not the only feature giving Cairo a place within the most attractive cities in Africa. Perched on the River Nile, the complexity of Cairo informs its most striking assets. Coptic Cairo, the oldest part of the city, cradles elegant mosaics and ancient churches, while Cairo adds intrigue and beauty with its ornate mosques and impeccable architecture. Marrakesh, Morocco is 3rd on the list. Marrakesh is a major economic center and home to mosques, palaces and gardens. The Medina is a densely packed, walled medieval city dating to the Berber Empire, with maze-like alleys where thriving souks, marketplaces, sell traditional textiles, pottery and jewelry. A symbol of the city, and visible for miles, is the Moorish minaret of 12th century Koutoubia Mosque. Marrakesh has a population of 1,017,379. Morocco cradles some of the most aesthetic cities in Africa, but Marrakesh in particular mesmerizes with an eclectic mix of cosmopolitan chic and centuries-old architecture. It stands as a symbol of North African culture, from the spellbinding desert-hued Museum of African Contemporary Art Al Maaden to the skyline-piercing minaret of Koutoubia Mosque in the heart of the city. The second on the list is Stone Town, Tanzania. Traditionally known as the Spice Island for its vast cinnamon, nutmeg, cardamom and clove plantations, Zanzibar is home to the vibrant Stone Town community. Perched just off the coast of Tanzania and bordered by crystal-clear waters of the Indian Ocean, the UNESCO World Heritage Site of Stone Town is easily one of the most recognized beautiful cities in Africa. The simple Old Town authenticity is punctuated by enchanting alleys chock full of colorful markets, intricately carved wooden structures, and the historical Sultan's Palace. A synchronicity of countless red tile roofs creates a mesmerizing panoply, punctuated by wafting spice aromas from village markets and nearby farmlands. Finally, the number on the list, which is the most beautiful city in Africa in 2022. But before that, if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. Tell us in the comment box below your favorite city in the list. Now the number one on the list is Cape Town, South Africa. Cape Town is one of South Africa's 3 capital cities, serving as the seat of the Parliament of South Africa. It is the oldest and second largest city in the country, after Johannesburg. It has a population of 4,710,000. Spreading magnificently across the Cape Peninsula, South Africa's most prominent city of Cape Town washes the entire landscape in color from tip to toe. From charming villas to coastal cottages, stunning beaches and a vibrant art scene, Cape Town sits high on any list of the most beautiful cities in Africa. Skirted by Table Mountain, this buzzing metropolis glides into serene outskirts with rolling vineyards and the renowned Kirstenbosch Botanical Gardens. Hop a cable car to the mountaintop for photo-fantastic views of the rising or setting sun. Carve out time for the 45-minute drive to Boulder Beach or Foxy Beach to see the frolicking African penguins. Thank you for watching the video to the end. You can request a video in the comment box below by telling us the topic you want us to make a video about. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Thanks, and bye for now.